The next tampering of untrusted data example that I'd like to look at is modifying hidden form values. Now, hidden form values are nothing more than an HTML tag that isn't visible in the browser yet is submitted as part of the request body. They're commonly used to persist data between requests. So if you had a piece of data on one page that you didn't necessarily want to show the user, but you wanted to make accessible on the next page after submitting the form, then a hidden form value would be a way of achieving that objective. Now, it's very easy to find hidden form values just by viewing the source code of the page, but we can also use the browser tools to go down and right-click on an element, inspect the element, and then have a look at the source code. And you may well find something that looks like this: an input field called isAdmin. Now, when I see something like this, I become enormously curious, because the way it looks is that if we were to change the value of this form field, and remember, this is untrusted data, it doesn't matter that it's hidden, we can go and modify this to our own value. So what I'm curious about is, can we change the value of this hidden form field such that it makes me an admin? Let's give it a go. I'm going to right click and edit as HTML. I'm then going to go through and change the value here, and I'm going to make this value true. I'm going to click back up in the browser window, scroll down a little bit and hit the save button. And now we see something curious. We have an admin link in the navigation bar. Let me hit F12 to close the developer tools, and we'll go and take a look at what we've got up here. There's a manage users link. This does look very enticing. Let's go and have a look at this one. And here we have a list of all the users in the system and their passwords. Now, clearly there are multiple things wrong with what's going on here, but the point I really want to make is that it's very easy to simply change the value of a hidden field. And the web application needs to work on the assumption that attackers will do just that. A canonical example of where this is risky is in a shopping application where a hidden field might persist the price of the item being purchased. If an attacker can modify that hidden field and change the value of the product, does that then persist through to the checkout and they pay what would probably be less for the product because they've tampered with the field? That would be a very effective attack. I've also seen systems that do things like persist the internal application connection string, so the one that actually connects the app to the database, in a hidden field. In fact, I've seen it in the view state of an ASP.NET application, which is persisted as that hidden field. This does sometimes happen. People either put sensitive data in hidden fields or data in hidden fields that can be modified to cause the application to do something completely different to what it was designed to do. So you want to pay very close attention to hidden form fields on pages. Let's now move on and look at a different type of tampering attack, and that's a mass assignment attack.